We are still in the sizzling summer movie reviews, y'all, and today we are going to review Long Shot, starring Seth Rogan and Charlize Theron. Or Theron. I think it's Theron. Yeah. So this film came out a few months ago, and I just never got around to making a review about it, but it's still worth reviewing. I really had a great time watching this film. It really gave me Veep vibes, if you know what that is. It's Julia Louis-Dreyfus. It's an HBO show about her being the vice president, and it's just really politically driven. It's a politically driven comedy, and it's just hilarious. I love it. It kind of gave a little bit of a Parks and Rec vibe as well. But yeah, let's just talk about Long Shot. Let's see. Seth Rogen did a great job, I think. He's kind of like changing his, aesthetic a little bit. He's getting a little bit more mature in his comedy, a little bit more mature in his acting, period. Something that I can compare it to is 50-50. When he was in 50-50 with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, it was more of a serious movie. It had funny elements. Like Seth Rogen, I feel like he's never gonna have a film that's not gonna be funny at all. Like it's not gonna have any jokes, nothing, from him. He was a lot more mature in this film. Charlize Theron, she's a very mature actress, and she kind of like loosened up a little bit, I feel like. I don't know, I think they kind of poked fun at how serious she is. She was a serious character, and then she learned to loosen up a little bit throughout the movie. And I feel like that's kind of her as an actress with this film. She kind of learned to loosen up, and he kind of like learned to mature. So I think it was a beautiful thing, in seeing those comparisons of their acting life and their characters in this film. Man, I really enjoyed O'Shea Jackson as his best friend, as Seth Rogen's best friend in this film. It was very funny. Their chemistry was great. And also the chemistry between Charlize Theron and Seth Rogen was great as well. Going into this film, I didn't think that I was going to enjoy it as much as I did, have as much fun with the film as I did, but I really did. Got to see Boys to Men. They made a cameo, and that was a pleasant surprise. There were some parts in the film where it was just kind of like a little slow, where, we kind of are like waiting for something to happen, something big to happen, and it just didn't quite get there when we wanted it to. But, it took its time. Let's say that. The film took its time. I think it paid off well. They had some ups and downs in their relationship. He showed her things to loosen up. She showed him things to be more mature. And it worked out. Now, I would say the supporting characters in this film didn't bring a whole lot to the table. They did add different elements, but they fell flat a little bit. Bob Odenkirk, I love Better Call Saul, so Bob Odenkirk in this film playing the president was hilarious. And they kind of poked fun at, Trump and stuff like that, but they didn't do it in a way that was like in your face, like just blatant. They kind of did it subtly, and it wasn't really, disrespectful. I kind of like that. I'm not saying that I'm against Trump or for Trump or anything like that. I'm just saying the way they did it was tasteful. The way they can joke about, any political leader, any president, anything like that in a tasteful way, I can respect it because, I don't think it's right to disrespect anyone. But I do love jokes. So in the end, I will give this film 8 out of 10. It just was fun to watch. It was funny, And, you know, there was some bodily humor that, you know, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That was just like very shocking, and it was very funny. So go see the film. Probably be out on Redbox soon. It'll probably be out on DVD, Blu-ray soon. So yeah, go check it out. Hit me down in the comments. Let me know if you really like this film. If you're kind of on the fence about this film, let's talk about it. I'm on social media. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. AJ Reacts 2. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.